There's a difference between I love you and I'm in love with you. You don't know? Okay, let me tell you. Let's start with singles. When a man or a lady tells you, I love you, and then goes ahead to tell you they are in love with someone else, it means what they have for you is simply a close bond, emotional, connection with you. But with the other person, there's this intense romantic feeling, a desire to take things deeper. So when you find someone you think I've been saying I love you, and then the person just takes decisions and then maybe perhaps go and marry someone else, that's the reason. That intense feeling, they just don't feel it for you. Remember, God commanded us to love. And that is love everyone. Right? There's no way God said you should fall in love with everyone. And that is where that makes the difference with who you eventually fall in love with and desire to spend the rest of your life with. The sad part of all of this is that it's possible to love one person and be in love with the other. And that's the reason you find people unable, they like to juggle the two. So it's not like they hate. If someone chooses another person over you, it doesn't necessarily mean they hate you. It's just that they are not in love with you. Think of I love you as is often, used. You can love your dog. You can love eating bread. You can love dancing. But if you are not in love with if you're in love with dancing, oh my God, you will dance morning, afternoon, evening. You will dance at every opportunity. But if you just love dancing, when music comes, you dance. And that's the difference. That intense feeling that comes with being in love and the yearning for a deeper, stronger connection with your love interest. So the very next time somebody tells you they're in love with you or they love you, there's a distinction. You just have to ask, do you love me or are you in love with me? And that's for singles in determining who perhaps to spend the rest of your lives with. Now, there are couples who have ended up with those who just love them. Whoever they ended up with, their spouse just loves them and is not in love with them. So it's in such relationships you find issues of lack of romance, desire, because, I love you, but nothing exciting about it. There's no yearning. There's no yearning for a deeper connection. That's the difference. Those are the seemingly loveless, lackluster relationships that you find couples have, because they are both not in love with each other, or one is and the other one is not. And that becomes a big issue when one day the man or the woman runs into someone they actually do fall in love with. So that's the explanation of the irrational behavior. When you see someone behaving, like they've just found something new, it's because they've just fallen in love with someone. So the very next time you want to decide on a relationship, who to go with, please go with the person you are in love with or who is in love with you. That's it. There's a huge difference. Don't forget that. So please like, follow, share. You never know who needs to take this decision. You never know who needs to hear this. See you tomorrow on something else on love.